Okay, welcome. Welcome to my channel again here on this wonderful platform of YouTube. Today, I'm going to teach you how to connect and speak with spirit or spirits. Okay, so I've done a few videos on this already, but a lot of us don't realize that when we cross, when we pass, we don't die. Okay, we literally don't die. Instead, what happens is we enter a different reality. This reality is, in a lot of cases, very, very similar to this reality, believe it or not. Okay, meaning that you might still think that you have a physical body if it happens quick. Meaning if you cross over quick and from a sudden death or something like that, right? That's why sometimes you find spirits just wandering around because they haven't understood yet, or they haven't realized that they have actually passed. And the fascinating thing is that you always have guides, right? You always have others guiding you on the other side and telling you your true reality. They tell you, they come up to you and they tell you, hey, listen, you're dead. You need to move on, right? And they try to, bring them with them. But because sudden death, okay, is so shocking, they don't realize that they're gone. And they kind of want to hang around, and they kind of want to live their life as they were living it, right? So these are the kind of spirits, first of all, that you might run into or you might communicate, but also there's the other side as well when you're connecting with actual spirits of loved ones, your mother, your father, your grandparents, it doesn't matter who, even your pets. And they want to simply communicate with you. They generally want to tell you how much they love you. They want to generally tell you that they feel sorry for something that maybe they've done that has caused you to be hurt, right? But also they want to let you know that they are doing wonderful, that they are doing great, that they are amazing, okay? And they don't want you to worry about them. So this is phenomenal. This is magical, actually. So now for the first ones, for the first round of spirits, let's say the ones that kind of want to linger around. For those ones, what you want to do when you first enter a room or a place, you might feel the temperature change, right? You might feel that there's a different kind of energy in the air. You might feel that you are being watched. You might feel that something is not quite right with the place or that environment. When you feel this, instead of getting scared, and it's quite normal actually to get scared, a lot of people do, what I would suggest you do is actually just sit still, okay? Be totally silent, be totally quiet. And just connect with your emotions, connect with your intuition, your feelings in general, right? And once you do this, just stand totally still. And what you want to do is you want to look straight. Okay? By doing this, you are programming your eyes and your mind to actually detect motion with your peripheral vision, or to see through your peripheral vision. Because the way we are taught to see is to generally just focus or zoom on into something, right? And when we do this, we miss out on a lot of other things that are happening around us. There's so many different dimensions around us, believe it or not, and so many different realities happening simultaneously right at the same time. We don't see them because, first of all, we only see a certain percentage of the light that comes through. We don't observe or absorb everything, I should say. We don't see everything. So by training to see through our peripheral vision, we get a better vision and a greater understanding of what's happening around us. So you look straight and you just focus on your peripheral vision. Just let it expand. Kind of like when you're driving a car and you're focusing, you're driving straight, but at the same time, when you're crossing intersections, you're not quite turning your head, but you can still see what's coming from the right or the left. That's the kind of vision I want you to focus on. When you do this for as little even as a few seconds or a minute, if you can do it for longer, do it longer, but try not to blink, right? You might see something pass, like a shadow, or you might see an orb or a light, or you might even see a full form, full figure right in front of you. When you see this, do not get scared. Do not get paranoid. The minute you get scared or paranoid, you're going to move your eyes. You're going to, it's not going to work for you. Instead, embrace it. And what you do from there is you simply ask them, who are they, if you don't recognize them, right? What are they doing there? Now, generally, you're not going to hear them speak, but you will hear their voices in your mind. You might catch a thought or an idea, or you might actually hear a sentence in your mind. The first one that comes through is always the best ones. So, depending on what the answer is, then you respond again, and you're going to get another answer. Now, for some of you, you might think that this is your imagination, but it is not, because your answers are going to be short and sweet. You don't want to play too much with it, because if you continue playing with it, you're just going to get your head, to think, and then, you're going to be getting kind of your own voice intermixed there. So you want to just ask a question, get the answer, the first one that comes through, and then you can ask another question from there on. From there, you can either direct them to leave the place, because you can simply tell them, hey, you know what, you're dead, for example, and just direct them to go towards the light. Okay? Now, in case of relatives that already know that they're dead, the same rule applies, except this time, what you want to do is you want to connect with them through love. Okay? And when you connect through love, you simply tell them that you love them, which they already know. You tell them that you miss them, if it's somebody close to you. And it just allows the information to come through. They are always eager and willing to sit there and communicate with you. Always. They always want to chit-chat with you. So the same rule applies when you throw out a question, for example. You just let them say something back to you. And even if it sounds like your own voice, don't worry about it, because the better you get at it, the more, the more you practice it, the better you're going to get at it, I should say. Okay? So always trust what you hear, or if it's an image, always trust what you see, hear, or feel, because sometimes they communicate even through feelings, right? So try it out and let me know how this plays out for you. Okay, it is very, very simple. It is not a hard technique. And you, by you practicing it, you're gonna only get better. And now, on that note, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. And don't forget to hit the little bell icon, of course. And of course, don't forget to hit a like. And, I'll see you next time. All right? And until then, no matter what you do, be the greatest you. Love and light to all. Leave me some comments. Bye for now.